Leaellynasaura was named after its discoverer's daughter, Leaelyn. If I was ever lucky enough to name a dinosaur, I'd like to think I'd do the same.
Good morning, paleo keepers, and welcome back. If you haven't guessed from the intro, we are making an enclosure for the Leaellynasaura, and I'm going to do an indoor winter enclosure for it. And I absolutely love making these buildings. I don't know what it is about making these buildings, but I do enjoy making the winter buildings, adding like the fake snow, like I don't know what you call it, snow machines in the roof and ventilation, things like this. So I kind of kept it like nice and simple, so it looks like it's almost like a giant fridge is the kind of look I'm going for. So it's like very industrial looking in a sense. And I use it, you know, quite simple. I double layer these metal, like, I don't know what you call it, corrugated metal. Yeah, I double layer those to give it that kind of like building look. I want that little lip at the bottom, and then obviously the inside I want more stone looking, so then it looks like it's been actually built up, and that's part of the I don't know what you call it, insulation in a sense, to keep all the coolness into that building in a sense. And I just make the roof bit a bit different so it stands out from the rest, and then just sort of polish it off a little bit. For the roof as well, I'm going to keep it nice and simple, have a few windows here and there, because obviously I'm going to be having my fake snow system built on top eventually. But so keep it nice and simple. As well, the windows, I want it like double glazed looking, so when I place those windows down, I turn it around and stack another one. It kind of gives it that double glazed look, and I do enjoy the look of that. It looks quite nice. As well, I want a little gift shop in here, so I make it kind of simple and give it its own little roof to make it look like it's a little shack that's in there. Obviously, I had a door in there, so it makes it, there's like a staff area inside this bit. Put a light in there to give it a little bit of extra brightness in the shop as well, and then go knocking around, adding like lights in the guest area. Something I really enjoy, when you finish your build and you click on the building, you can then select if you want the lights on constantly or to turn on at night, which is kind of cool. As well, I add the staff door in there, so staff have a way of getting in. Now, I haven't figured out yet or not if staff can phase through the building doors. So right now I have an open gap there, and eventually I'm going to put a door in it, and I haven't seen a keeper go into the enclosure yet to do anything, so I'm not too sure if they can phase through the doors, like obviously the fake ones. So yeah, I might have an open gap there. I don't know yet. I'll give it a bit longer, see if anything happens. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll find out in the end. Anyways, on top of the keeper kitchen, I'm making a bedded area with a heated light, so if they feel like they need some heat, they can go to bed and it's nice and snug for them. The way I do that, I just make this sort of like mesh safety like barrier for them, and then place on these lights and then make them red, and it just looks like a heat lamp. And it's a kind of cool, simple way. I've done this in one of my other enclosures, just not the same way, but a little bit similar. But I only needed a small one because these are tiny. I double checked the size there, as you could see, to see that they weren't going to hit the heads on it. And yeah, they look kind of cute. I've got a little clip a little bit later on of one using these. Anyways, I try and hide the like roof support, because I want it to look like there is a bit of support in there, and I hide it with snow rocks because we're going for that sort of like snowy look. I know, if I remember rightly, it's a tropical snow forest, but that kind of theming in a sense. But I didn't go for that. I just went for the bog standard pine trees and stuff. This is a zoo after all. We can add our own plants in. It doesn't have to be like 100% to what they used to live in, and it's only like a bit of fun anyway. So, but I really do enjoy this kind of look. Obviously, I did this for my woolly rhinos and that, and they look incredible. Like, it's just nice, especially with all these new tundra plants we've got. Sort of feel it looks really nice. Like, it's just like looking back at it, I enjoy it a fair bit. Anyway, add a few lights here and there to make sure the complete area is like lit up. It's nice and bright, not dull. And oh man, can we talk about these kitchen bits? Like, I really do love all the staff stuff they've added. Like, it adds so much like depth to your builds. I know some people spent absolutely ages making their own staff bits, but with these bits that they've added in, I'm really happy with it. It looks so cool. The only thing I want to ask for is some chopping boards. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like I need a chopping board on my side, you know, the green one, the blue one, the red one, sort of thing. But nevertheless, these kitchen bits are amazing. Like, when I finished building my kitchen, I was just looking at it like, wow, I really, really do like that, especially with the sink and everything. But yeah, as you see right now in the background, I'm now doing the ventilation on the top. This is going to be our snow machine, as it were, and then putting those like vents downwards into the enclosure as well. Just adds a little bit of realism, bit of character to the build. And again, I really do like this. I make very simple systems. You could go way crazy on it, but I keep it minimalistic, mainly because I think this build took me an hour and 20 minutes to make, which I kind of ran out of time as well. So I didn't get to record the creatures on the inside when I'd actually finished this build. I had to do that a little bit later on in the day because I had other things to go and do. But yeah, unfortunately, my save file with all my first enclosure builds that you've been seeing over these few episodes has, well, deleted itself. I don't know why. Like, it just disappeared. I got a little bit heartbroken because I do enjoy going around looking at the old builds. Like, obviously, I'm not making this into like a zoo like kind of thing. It's just literally me building enclosures for fun, and it's like my first builds, and yeah, they're all gone. It's unfortunate. So luckily I'd saved this on the workshop already when I finished it, so I just placed it down on another zoo and got the clips I needed off the creatures inside. That's why I look slightly a bit different the ground to what I've done, as you can see right now. But yeah, completely devastated that I lost my first build, but hey, I can build more again. It's one of those. But yeah, they look great in this enclosure. Like, I was sat there for quite a while just getting different clips, watching them do the thing, and they are so cute, Leaellynasaura. They did a really good job at making this. Like, the feathers, the movement. I love how long that tail is. And some of the voice lines from Nigel Marvin on these creatures are great. Like the fact that, oh, you could open a petting zoo and chase the tails and that. Yeah, I could see that happening. And they look great underneath that little heat light. It looks so cute. But again, back to the kitchen. I'm just so happy with this. This looks so nice and aesthetic to me. All these new different bits you can add, especially the whiteboard. I was looking at the whiteboard and all the different things it said on it for a while, and seeing if there was any Easter eggs on there. But there is a pizza party coming at some point. That's what I gathered from there. Anyways, I hope this has given you a little inspiration and you've enjoyed it. As well, it's on the workshop if you want to add it to your parks. And thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.